What do you say there, folks? It's old hillbilly. All right, just to show you, see that tab right there? It locks on the end of that rod. It went through that and locked down. You had to put a screwdriver under it and twist it and pop it up. Now this stuff, I may have to cut it off to get it off. I got my new part in, and I'm fixing to install it, and we're going to cook some ribs today. See if I can get this thing off. But there we go. All right, now let me go get the other one. All right, guys, this is what I got. Zero instructions other than that picture right there. Nice. Damn it. Anyway, I guess I'll figure it out. I may have to watch a video on it or something. Each one blade's numbered. Looks like 1, 2, and 3. Somehow. Yeah, okay, I see. That's easy. Let's just go 1 and then 2. There. Oh, yeah, that's easy. And then put it through. Put the top on right there. The other side, and shove the rod through and twist it in and lock it in. Easy enough? I doubt it. I ain't even going to try to film it, guys. I shake too bad. And there's, I'm sure, videos out there on how to do it. But I'll bring you back when I get it in. God have mercy. I am sweating my ass off. That wasn't a bitch, but you need 2 people to do it. Get there. It's just a matter of having one hand up here, the other hand holding it in, and you need a third hand to shove the rod in, so I had to multitask. But anyway, let's smoke some ribs. All right, got a chunk of hickory on there. I got salt and pepper and Famous Dave's rib rub on here. And I want to do honey and butter on this one and some apple habanero sauce on this one. I figured out if I turn my lid sideways like this, whatever warp is in it, it seals up good and tight. So we'll see where she's running. I got my bottom vent half open and my top vent about half open. We'll see where that temperature is. All right, let's see where we're at. 300, a little hotter than I want to be. So where's the handle at? I ain't sure where it is. Let's dial that dude back just a hair, right on the middle of the second circle. Don't know what that means exactly. I looked at it. I'll leave that top open a hair. Go ahead and put this other piece of hickory in. Ooh, ain't that pretty? That one ain't even burned up yet. Maybe I'll just reposition it. Okay, yeah, that's gone. Shit, I messed it up. Tell it was in a good spot, too. Dumbass. What's the matter with you, boy? Oh, my God. All right, well, I'll get it later. Let me throw this one on. It was going to burn that way, and I messed it up. Maybe it'll catch up later, but it don't matter. Ouch. I'm looking good. As you can see, my Famous Dave's, let me spread that around a little bit. Boy, it's hot. Had got moisture in it, clumped up, so I just had to rub clumps around on it, use the last of it. But it's going to do the job. Going to do the job. All right, let's let it do its thing. I was watching it smoke earlier, and there's a little bit leaking out over here, but this is about the best position that it fits in. I feel like, well, it's hot, but pretty tight all the way. Tight as any of my other smokers, for God's sake. I'm overthinking it, but I am really tickled with this thing. It's mostly smoking out here, so. Uh-oh. Hope you hear that. That's thunder. Hell, we may have to move this back up to the garage here in a minute. All right, I'll bring you back. All right, we moved back up under here. I don't know if you can see them clouds. There's a stormer rolling up. Not a big one, but just enough of one to mess a fella's day. If I got my knife out here, I'll probably drag a little stick back, hopefully. There we go. Come on back up here, little fella. Oh, there we go. All right. Now we're good. Oh, my eyeballs. I got smoke in my eye. Anyway, yeah. Let it rain. All right, guys, we back up here at the old range. Today we're going to shoot. Look at this bad boy. This is the Panzer Arms EGX 500 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. And it's kind of got AR type controls with the safety and the slide. I've got it over on the left hand. You can change the slide handle. The mag release is over here. And if I can get that with one hand, hang on a second. All right. But it has what's called forward controls on it. The pistol, the grip, and the trigger is in front of the ejection port right there. So it's connected the pistol, or the trigger to the firing pin. It's got a connector rod up through there, and everything happens behind your hand instead of like an AR-15 happens in front. And it's a 3-inch Magnum. I've just got 2 3/4 shells in it. This is my outside. Hear that thunder? We get better hurry. It's I've got double aught buckshot, high brass, and I alternate it. You can see in here with slug. I got 2 double aughts for the first one, and down inside I've got every other goes a double aught buckshot slug, and that's my outside defense for, like, you know, if you see a bear or a bobcat or whatever, or God forbid a mountain lion. But this is another magazine. I just got some low brass number 4. I'm sorry, low brass number 4 buckshot in it, and we're gonna shoot that today because that shit's expensive, and I don't want to empty my magazine out and a mountain lion walk out on me. Not that that happens normally, but I'm gonna set up, go get my phone, tried to prop it up on the 4-wheeler, and got a couple of water jugs to bust. Let's go do that. All right, guys. What do you think about that? You notice I had one failure to feed on it. It didn't pick the shell back up. That's because it recommends, I think it's 1,250 or 1,300 feet per second is the minimum charge recommended on this, because it just takes, the spring so heavy, it takes that much of a charge to slap it back and pick up another shell. And what I'm shooting, it's like 1,100 feet per second. And I was wrong. It's not number 4. It's number 8 buckshot, or, you know, just shot. It's like bird shot. So it's, those typically don't cycle real reliable. That's why I don't keep them for defense. I got my for in the house, I keep this dude nose down by the head of my bed where I can reach over with my right hand and pick it up and have it. And then I got the pistol I was shooting last week. Let me show you it. I never did show you it up close. It's the hang on. That's my little 9mm. It's my Taurus. Hang on a second. If I can get it out of the, hang on. This is my Taurus. This is a G3C 9mm, and it is I love it. Accurate, and it's never failed to feed on me. I've had a couple of cheap shells not go off, It came with 2 magazines. I love the sight window in it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's my hand shake. I'm surprised I can hit at all, but I hit pretty good with it. This thing right here, if you put the right size what I got in it right there, it won't fail to feed. I shot probably 500-600 rounds through the thing, and that's only probably the second or third time I've had it not pick one up, even on the light stuff. But this thing, it's just, that's why I carry it for my defense. Of all the videos over the years, you've never seen me when I didn't have a pistol in my pocket. That's just me. I always carry. And anyway, look at those clouds. It may shower here in a little bit. I think it may have blew around us, but right on. Let's go back and check them ribs. Hey guys, we've been hanging out around the 275 mark since I dialed it down. This thing is, man, I tell you what. Oh, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Oh yeah. Plenty of moisture. What I say, 2.5 hours? It don't look like it's getting real hot on this side. I wish I'd have put my tin foil or aluminum foil wider. I'm going to get some grease in the bottom, but that's all right. About halfway. I'd say I got a couple more hours before I have to add more charcoal. Looking good. All right. I think it's been about 3 hours. I forgot what time sometime between 10 and 3. It's 2.5 to 3 hours. Somewhere in there. And we're holding at 275. Look at that, baby. I'm just wondering where the temperature is at. 154. You can see that. And this little feather. How about the same, man? That's cool. Even little cooker. Better get the lid back on. Coals are getting a little bit low. I'd say I'll have to add some more in a little bit. That's all right. It's a small cooker. I'll take that. That's cool, man. All right. I want to wait another hour. See where they're at. I'll probably add some more coals at that point. All right. This is the famous Dave's. Look at there. I put Head Country, apple habanero. You know I like that. Butter, honey, and I had some brown sugar. I got to throw that away. And I got it all in here. And I done the salt and pepper ribs exactly the same, except no apple habanero sauce. Gonna wrap it up and give it an hour. Finally here. Man, this little sucker is still holding at 275. Oh shit, I forgot I was warming up some pizza left over. Pizza Hut Tavern style. I ain't even ate breakfast yet. I think these things are probably getting close to done. What a pretty day, huh? Oh shit, I gotta cover my lawnmower up. Pouring down, y'all. Finally. And we are still, guys, this is the simplest little cooker. This is what everybody should start on. I wish I would have years ago. I wish I had one about 3 foot around, where I could have more room on it. They're so tiny, but it works good. This has been Old Faithful here for years. This is old Heinz. This was the handle to a cane I used after I drove my motorcycle to the ass end of a Buick for about 6 months. I know it's in the dry. I get my stuff out. That's a old snaggletooth thing. The end's rotted out of it. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, it's all it's about done. This is what I've been planning on replacing it with. But I may end up building a little table or something for it to set in, or, you know, for right here. This is poor old thing. I'm going to put that out there. That's going to be someday. I'm going to put a roof over that. That's going to be a pavilion and where I barbecue at. But I'm going to move it on out there and get a tarp over it and put it out to pasture. Use it every now and then. I'm still going to use it, especially like cooking beans and cornbread. It's great for having 2 or 3 skillets on, you know, and stuff. But wow, this is the end of the drought here. We was in bad drought. Son of a bitch, now I'm going to have to start mowing more. I just got done mowing the little front right here. That's all it was growing out of, even all the way up back to the field and the range and everything. That's all it was growing. But thank God for the rain, huh? Anyway. All right. I am going to check the temperature in these. But first, hey, you know what I just done? I just answered Rob. Poor guy outdoor cooking. I told him I was going to say hi. Hi, Rob. I told you it's pouring rain, buddy. It is. I'm making this video right as me and you is texting back and forth, or commenting on the YouTube video anyway. But check out Rob. Good buddy of mine. I've never met him in person. We're going to someday. We're going to get together and have a barbecue and a beer one of these days. I'd love that. We're only about 3 hours apart. But yeah, poor guy outdoor cooking. Check him out. And I'm going to stick a thermometer in one of these dudes and see kind of how tender it is more than anything. I can get between a bone. It feels fairly tender. 168. Ah, they stalled out on me, by golly. 160, 171. All right. Time to bring up the old bench, by golly. This is, like I say, this is new to me, so I'm going to turn that one up. Where's the down handle? And I'm going to bring it. I don't know where I'm bringing it to. I'm going to bring it right there. I think it's probably full open. Pretty close to it. Maybe I can see down in there. Oh, yeah, that's full open. I think I see the holes. So we'll see. I may have to add some charcoal. I poured about 10 briquettes, if you can see there right on top. Maybe I need to stir them up a little bit. But anyway, we're holding right at 275, man. So I'm just going to trust the process. Crank it up a hair. You know what? Maybe I need to back that. Where's that handle at again? I'm still not learning where. We'll leave it alone. Let's just see where it goes. Later, Rob. You'll see this video here in a few days, buddy. But yeah, we need to get together someday, man. That'd be awesome. We're gonna make some mac and cheese, baby. Gonna melt this butter down. We got some Velveeta cheese sauce. And some more Velveeta cheese sauce, some more Velveeta cheese sauce, and we got some that come with their stuff, some bacon and some broccoli. And I don't remember what that is. Anyway, hang on. Little Cajun two-step. Now, by golly, I'll tell you what, I've got the bacon. That was out of a box, bacon and broccoli. And I'm going to cover this dude. I don't think I can do this without making a mess. But I'm going to clean my mess up. Don't worry. Damn it. Yeah, I can't do this one-handed. I'm going to cover it with mozzarella cheese. All right. We rolling 325 maybe. Yeah, they gotta be getting close, man. 201, 202. Don't feel all that tender though. Oh, that does. All right, what we need to do is rotate these dudes around. And I can't do that one hand. Hang on. The mac and cheese. Sweet and salty. It's like honey and butter. And there's the apple habanero with Famous Dave's. All right, guys. We're done finally. Here's my mac and cheese with that mozzarella stirred in there. Look at there. Try that. Pure cheese. And this is the salt and pepper. I didn't even get one of the others. This is salt and pepper, honey and butter, baby back rib. The other one was the apple habanero. You remember that? Hang on just a second. Let me turn this thing around. But this is just simple. This is just salt and pepper, honey and butter. You know, just sprinkle of brown sugar. You remember that? Hang on. All right, I wanted to show you this. I guarantee you, it's not. I like them fall off the bone, but I accidentally didn't get it done though. But oh man, that salt and pepper and honey. It's so freaking delicious. It's kind of like kettle corn in pork form. You know what I mean? It will fall off the bone if you shake it. I like it fall off the bone. I don't care what anybody says. I need to change the channel name. I ain't no barbecue dude. Maybe Hillbilly Outdoors or something. I don't know. You got to try the salt and pepper, honey and butter. Tender, tender. Cheesy, cheesy. Man, what a good day. What a good freaking day. I do some shooting, got a good rain, got the barbecue grill fixed. What else? That's it. I didn't do nothing else other than a little housework. But hey, it's a good day to be alive, man. You ain't in the hospital. None of your family's in the hospital. You're having a good day. God bless y'all. Keep on smiling. I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.